Hello, I just got out of the shower, and is it just me, or does my face look skinnier? Because, like, I am losing weight on this weight loss drug. I don't know, I'm feeling svelte. I mean, not in this area down here, but like in the face. Yeah, kind of skinny in the face. I'm on my lunch break and I had to take a shower because I am taking my niece and sister out for a movie tonight. We're gonna go see The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I was covered in oil. Covered in oil because I went ahead and got myself a 90-minute massage last night. I may not have a boyfriend. I may not have children. I may be forced to work 40 hours a week, but do you know what I have? A tiny bit of disposable income, and I needed a massage. Thank you so much for watching my last video, by the way, and thank you. No one commented that you could fully see my vibrator. Oh my god. I noticed that not even when I was editing the video, but when I was watching it back on YouTube, like, oh my fucking god, you can see my vibrator. But it was a heartbreaking story, and like I was really upset, and like thank you very much for being so kind to me in the comments. I haven't responded to any comments yet because I'm not great at being an influencer, but thank you. But yeah, I got myself a 90-minute massage, and I made a big mistake because I booked the massage because I just so happened to get like a promo email from the place I go. And they were like, we have a new specialist. Come in, it's 30% off. And I was like, okay, yes, exactly what I need. And then, but I didn't look at who the new specialist was, and I didn't realize I booked a man. And with a male masseuse, you always run the risk that they're not gay, right? And I got a straight male masseuse, and he was giving me the creeps. Like, as soon as I walked in there, I saw him, and he's new, but he's like older, and he was like so nervous and like struggling with the computer system, which I get, like, you're new at your job, whatever. But then, like, he just had this crazy nervous energy and like a really weak handshake. Like, I don't know, I kind of had to reach in between his hands to like shake his hand, and it was like he wasn't expecting it or something. I don't know. I found that really weird. And then he like sat me down in the massage room and was like, so tell me what's going on. You know, massage is physical and it's mental. And I said, well, I've been feeling very stressed out at my job. It's been a really rough couple months at my job. I'm also depressed, and I'm having some anxiety. I said I have PTSD, and it's, you know, I carry a lot of tension in my body. You might think that's a little bit too much to disclose to a masseuse, but like for real, PTSD has really intense physical manifestations. So it's something that they see a lot. Like when I said the work part, he was like, oh yeah, well, that's where women carry their attention. Because women, you all overthink everything. You know, men, we get tension in our bellies and our lower backs, but women, you get it all up in your shoulders because you're just overanalyzing everything. Which already I'm like, oh my god, okay, so we're starting with gender stereotypes. Love that. And then he was like, and you seem like you're an intelligent woman. I was like, it always kills me when people say that to me because, like, I got into Mensa when I was 20. I'm always like, who are you to judge whether or not I'm an intelligent person? If anything, I should be judging whether or not you're an intelligent person. But, like, I guess I can't help it that I have, like, an intelligent face. But I'm like, oh, okay, great. So this is gonna be a wonderful experience. And he's, like, going over what, he's gonna do. He's like, I'm gonna start, you know, with your problem areas, and then we'll move down to the legs. And just for whatever reason, I just wasn't feeling the idea of this man like massaging my upper legs or my calves or anything, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm good on the legs. Let's just spend the full 90 minutes doing my neck, my shoulders, my back, and hands, right? And he was like, oh, for sure, no problem, right? So he lets me get undressed and comes back in And what is the first thing he touches? My fucking legs. He's like going like over the covers, but like full on like massaging my calves and my feet, and like I was so uncomfortable because it's like, man, I just told you not to do that. And I thought maybe it was just like a, okay, we're just gonna get your legs ready and then go into the back, but like he kept on doing it, and so I had to say like, I'm good on the legs, right? And in my mind I'm like, are you some kind of pervert? Like, why are you rubbing my feet right now? I can't see you, I don't know what you're doing. And then he said some more cool stuff about how women are tense up in their backs because you know, when people ask them how they're doing, they just say they're fine, and then all the tension gets stored in their backs. Ugh. And he said something about nagging husband, kids, I don't know, but it was just so inappropriate. And my dude needed to cut his nails. I was just like getting scratched the whole time. And like, I don't know, today I'm like bruised. Like he bruised me during this massage. It was like not the best massage. It was really intense, but not like in a relaxing way, in like a, okay, let me just get through this kind of way. And I paid $100 for this service, and that's with the, no, I paid $120 for this service because I still tipped him. Like, he, I don't know, he told me he's a recovering alcoholic and he really likes movies. Oh, that was another thing. So we're talking about movies, and I'm saying, do you like old movies? And he said, yeah, and I was like, oh, cool, yeah, I really love like silent movies and stuff. I'm really big into Charlie Chaplin. And he was like, oh, well, Charlie Chaplin was a rapist. And he kept telling me about how, and like, I'm well aware of the facts of Charlie Chaplin's life. Like, yeah, he was definitely like some sort of sexual predator. But like, I've never heard anything, maybe a statutory rapist. Maybe so, but this guy just was going on and on about how he was like this casting couch predator and he raped women, and that's why he was what's the word I'm looking for? Deported from the United States, which is not true at all. Chaplin was deported because of his communist, because he refused to condemn communists. But and like, yeah, he had 2 relationships with teenage girls. I know that doesn't really make it better, but like, it's different than being like a casting couch rapist. You know what I'm saying? But also, like, I had just told this guy that I had PTSD, and like, my guy, are like, is sexual assault not at least on the table as inappropriate things maybe we shouldn't talk about during my massage when I'm naked and you're like standing over me? And like, also, it's like, you know, you're laying on the table, it's like waist height on the masseuse, and it's like every time like his pants would brush up against me, I'm like, ew, is that your dick? Get away from me. So from now on, I'm only booking females because that was uncomfortable, and with men, it's like, flip a coin. Is it gonna be normal, or is he gonna be super uncomfortable to be around the whole time? This guy was super uncomfortable.
If you're allergic to it, serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause
Oh, here comes trouble.
You won, you beat me.
Did you guys race?
We did. I lost miserably.
What movie are we gonna see?
We're gonna see Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's a pretty good movie, huh?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yep.
What kind of candy did you get?
Ring pops.
Ring pops. Very important. Okay, dudes. Well, I'm back home now from the movie. Everybody had a fun time, but honestly, I was feeling pretty disconnected. I've been depressed all day again. Just thinking about the whole being assaulted thing and the anniversary and this friend that I had, and you know, the Nightmare Before Christmas. When I rewatch it, I'm like, this movie's really good. The songs are so good, and the animation is so fun. But I don't know. I'm kind of in a depression right now where it's like I can't really get into anything that's going on around me. Like, I am coming out of it, and I think, and talking about it has helped. I also talked about it for my entire therapy session yesterday. I went into detail with my therapist about like what, just like all the things that happened in this relationship that I had with this guy. I think it's all connected. I think it's all connected because I started this most recent jaunt on YouTube saying that I'd been miserable and that I'd been thinking about big picture things, about my love life and not having children and sort of these big questions like where am I going? And this feeling of grief about how bad my life has been and wishing I could go back in time, wishing I could change things. I think it all is like also connected to this anniversary of this assault happening, and I'm moving on, but there's things that are still sticking me to the past. Well, duh, it's called trauma, right? But um yeah, so I'm not over it. I'm not out of my funk yet, but I'm really glad tomorrow is Friday and I can at least look forward to having some alone time this weekend. I am also going to a Halloween party, so I am getting out of the house, but I also just really want to clean my apartment and be quiet and think about things and write in my journal. Thank you once again for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.